support, blah, 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 and then I get dragged on and I'm forced to change my behavior. And it hurts every step. I like the comforts of waste. I like being able to eat what I want and fly whenever and whatever. And I resent having to feel bad about it and modify my behavior, but it's the situation we're in. So I'm not here from a position of virtue at all. I'm extremely reluctant. And, you know, I found, we were talking earlier today about, you know, what made me get a hybrid car in London. And people in England tend to look down on the Prius. They hate Prius drivers. They think the Prius drivers are smug people who look down on everybody else. Yeah. I got it for a very simple, practical reason. We have a thing in London called the congestion charge. The former mayor of London, Ken Livingstone, as a way of dealing with the traffic problems, and again, an environmental issue, he decided to reduce the amount of traffic that was allowed into central London by making people pay to go into London. So he made a congestion zone, and you paid £5 to enter London. There are cameras everywhere, and they take your license plate, and if you haven't phoned your £5 in, you pay £100. And it became popular, and I didn't feel one way or the other about it particularly, but they enlarged that zone so that it was near my house. I was just outside it, and my kids' school was just inside it. And then they raised it to £8, so I had to pay £8 every day for the privilege of taking my kid to school every day. And it was annoying me, and I didn't like the mayor very much, and I thought, I'm going to buy, and they exempted hybrids as an incentive. Any car whose emissions were below a certain amount didn't have to pay this charge, and I needed to get a new car at that time. So I thought, I'm going to get this one just to stuff it to the mayor. It wasn't to help the planet. It wasn't to lower my carbon footprint. It was because it irritated me to pay the congestion charge. Here we are, 2 years later, and my behavior, and now I ride a bicycle everywhere. Because it's, you know, it's just incrementally, my behavior's changed. Reluctantly initially, I had to be kicked and nudged into it. But actually, it's the way it is, it's the way it's going. If you believe we're poisoning the planet, even the most stubborn climate change denier would be very, very hard pushed to say it's great to belch smoke into the air. It's great to make the river brown and disgusting. It's, no, who can claim that? You know, unless you're Sarah Palin, honestly. So the motives do not have to be pure, is what I'm saying. It's whatever it takes.